In this Integrate Learning video, we are going to learn how to use some coding in a program called Snap. You're going to find this page on the internet. You can Google Snap coding and it should come up, and then you're going to run Snap. Here you see the working palette area of the Snap program. Here are some of the commands, and there are lots of different menus. You can click around and see there are 8 different menus. We're going to use some of these menus, some of the blocks that are in these menus. Blocks are also known as event handlers. So now what I would like you to do is go to the Pinned menu, drag out the Pin Down choice, and drag out the Clear choice. We won't snap them together just yet. Go back to the Motion menu, take out the Move 10 Steps, and take out the Turn 15 degrees. I'm taking out the second one. There's 2 of them. One of them turns one way, one of them turns the other. Choose this one. Now this program will only draw if you put the pen down on the screen. And this is your screen for drawing. So we're going to put the pen down, and then we're going to move. And when you move, you'll notice it's drawing a line. And it's moving 10 steps. It's drawing a line that's 10 steps long each time. If I want to go back, I can clear, and that takes my line away. If I want to turn 15 degrees, notice the arrow turns every time I click it, and I can move some more and draw a line. Play around with that pause the video and play around with that for a couple minutes. Now that you've had a few moments to play around, I want you to bring out 2 more event handler blocks. There's one over here that says point in direction 90. Bring that out. And there's another one that says go to 0, 0, x coordinate 0, y coordinate 0. Now when we click on that, the pen moves back to the center of the screen. When we click on point in direction 90, it's back at its starting spot, and then all we have to do is clear it, and we're ready to start again. So let's build an octagon, okay? We're going to take the pen down choice. We're going to slide the move steps over and lock it in, and we're going to turn 15 degrees. Now before you click, I want you to make the 10 steps 50 steps. And I want you to make the 15 degrees into 45 degrees. And watch what happens when you click on it. Go ahead and try that. Pause your video. Now you may have noticed that you had to click 8 times to make that octagon. It'd be nice if we could do it with 1 click. So let's do that. Let's go up to the control menu, and you're going to need to scroll down here and find the repeat with a number block and bring that out. And what we're going to do now is we're going to bring this set of commands, we're going to put it into here, and we're going to change that 10 to an 8 because we want to do this 8 times. All right, so let's clear our screen. Let's make sure we're pointing in a direction of 90 and we're back in the center, and then click. And notice what you can do. In 1 click, you can make the octagon work. Give it a try. Now, I want to add some color to my octagon, so I'm going to go back to the pen menu. I'm going to take out the change pen hue by 10, and I'm going to put it on the bottom. Let's clear our screen, point in the direction of 90, go back to the center, and watch what happens. This time, each new time you click on your square, it should change colors. Pause and check that out. Now let's get a little bit creative. Go back to the Motion menu and choose that same turn 15 degrees block again. Snap it onto the bottom and watch what happens each time you click now. Should be different colors as it moves the octagon each time. Pause and give that a try. It's starting to look kind of interesting. Now, what if we wanted it to keep making those interesting octagons that spin and tilt with one click? Let's do that. Go to the Control menu, find the Repeat Until command, and just bring it out here. Don't put it anywhere yet. And then go to the Sensing menu and get the key space pressed. Drop it into this little spot right here. All right. Now, take everything you've created so far and put it inside there. Go ahead and clear and set it back to the starting spot, and then give it a try. Now remember, to stop it, all you have to do is press the space bar. You might have to press it more than once, so try. You might have to press it 2 or 3 times in a row. Let's add one last detail. So when you're done, you probably want to clear off your screen and be ready to go again. So let's do this. Let's take this command, put it at the bottom, and this one. And we're going to go over to our pen settings, and we are going to take out one more command, set pen hue to 50. We're actually going to set it to 0. Each of those numbers represents a different color. That's something you can also tinker with. And we're going to set it to 0. And then our last block is a clear block. Now, when you run your program, you should be able to click on the top of it. And when you want to stop, press the space bar. And not only will it stop, but your octagon, your spinning octagon, will clear. And that is how you make a spinning octagon spirograph. Now that I've given you this start in coding, it's your turn. Take what you've learned and make changes. Be creative. Do something fun with it. Stay curious.